got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Gentlemen, clearly Dirk Nowitzki plans to be a Maverick for the rest of his career. He signed a 3-year, $25 million deal this offseason. He was offered max contract money from other franchises, but took much less to stay with Dallas and make another run at it. Rare to see a franchise and a player so committed to each other in this day and age, guys.
Yeah, championship mentality, Doris. Good point. Thanks. The drive by Green. Outside for Curry. Back to Bogut. Goes back up. Soft touch off the glass. Bogut's got his first points of the game.
Well, you just can't give them that kind of position in the post.
I'll tell you what, when he gets it in that tight, he's going to bury those.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Rondo. Now the pass to Nowitzki. Misses from short range.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Here's Curry with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Nowitzki's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside Rondo. And it's Chandler top of the key. Ellis with a screen on Iguodala. Chandler kicks to Ellis. Puts it up from 12. Another shot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And an interesting look here at the top assisting point guards this season. Setting up teammates, being a playmaker. One of the hallmarks of being a premier point guard in the NBA. 5th is Steph Curry.
These are the best passers in the NBA, guys, no question about it. Every one of them is willing and able to be the floor general out there and make sure the offense is clicking.
And, Steve, you touched on it there. I mean, they're fantastic distributors. But it's not just their passing that makes them great. I mean, it's their leadership on the court. Even when the ball's not in their hands, their leadership is fantastic.
And the Warriors making a change here. Azili's checked in, and the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Stoudemire's checked in for Nowitzki. Parsons comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Harris is checked in for Ellis. And Barea subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Chandler hits them both.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second. Getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And, you know, this lead is going to grow if they can continue to get to the free throw line.
Azili kicks to Curry.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Barea with it. Out to the wing, and Harris wide open. He shoots, drills it from outside. Harris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Warriors trail by 6. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Back to Curry. Left side Curry. Iguodala's drive. The tray. Curry with another miss.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
And that one's good. Here's Curry. He's got 10. Kicks to Bogut. Back to Curry. Bogut sets a screen for Curry. In low to Bogut. Chandler with the steal. Here is Barea, guarded by Curry. Plenty of space. Here's Stoudemire, cashes in for a double-digit lead. And now a 10-point Maverick lead.
That sort of epitomized this game, guys. One team going all out, getting rebounds and putbacks, and the other team just dragging.
And the Warriors with some changes. Lee's checked in for Azili. Rush comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Here is Livingston. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Thompson. Lee is screen on Harris. And Thompson kicks to Lee. Chandler with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Barea's got it. Parsons passes to Barea. Stoudemire dishes to Chandler. Dallas moving it around. Barea kicks to Chandler. And that one's good. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 10 rebounds. Here is Livingston. Chandler Parsons, a second-round pick by the Rockets out of Florida back in 2011. Steve, what a find.
Yeah, I mean, from day one, he looked ready to play at the NBA level. I mean, the speed wasn't too much for him. His skill level translated beautifully. And he's improved every season. His three-point shooting is getting better. But the ability to do so many things makes him a very effective player.
Now Barea. Now Chandler inside. It's stolen by Bogut. And now it's Livingston running. He can go all the way. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and an excellent transition offense.
Well, it all stems from the aggressive defense. And when you attack defensively and you can force some mistakes, now it's off to the races.
Parsons outside. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. Parsons got his third bucket of the night.
And their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second quarter.
Well, the lead being maintained will not be a problem if they keep shooting the way they have so far.
Livingston kicks to Thompson. Lee sets a screen for Thompson. Now Lee inside. Tries again, and there's the call on Chandler.
Boy, that's his second foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Harrison Barnes comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson. 1:41 left in the first half of basketball. Here is Livingston. Lee kicks to Barbosa. Lee, a screen on Harris. Lee against Stoudemire. Clock at 6. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. 6 points for David Lee.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Looking at the Mavericks over the last 10 games, Kevin, this is how they compare to the rest of the league. First in fewest turnovers per game. 5th in assists, and they are in the top 10 in team points per game.
And what's most impressive out of all those numbers, Clark, is the few turnovers that they commit. Because now all of a sudden you're executing, you're putting a lot of pressure on the defense because they know they're not going to force a lot of steals and get out in transition to find easy points.
Barea kicks to Harris. Outside for Barea. Harris against Barbosa. And that's going to be a travel.
And a chance to check out Chandler Parsons here. Some quality basketball from him this year. He's right around 17 points a night, 4 rebounds and 2 assists. Tell you what, he's been scary good over that run of games, just taking his usual brand of stellar offense and even building on it.
And Steve, you know that's not easy to do considering the high level he already plays at on an everyday basis. To move the needle another notch higher is special.
Livingston kicks to Lee. Banked in off the glass. Now just a 5-point Maverick lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Here's Stoudemire. Good D by Lee.
Great close out there, forcing the errant shot.
Well, he made it a tough shot again. He didn't give up on it, and he got a hand up.
Here's Livingston. Off with the layup.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game eventually.
Here's Barbosa. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Here's Barea. Shot denied. And he gets it back. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Mavericks lead by 3. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. I'm here with David Lee. And David, tell us what your approach was defensively in this game tonight.
Well, we made some mistakes here and there. Our biggest thing is if we don't turn the ball over, I think we're going to be okay. They got a couple easy buckets in transition.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break. It's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He is a dynamic scorer, guys. That much we know. And I'll tell you what, his talent was on full display there in the first half.
Steve, he is a hard man to keep down, and so far, they've been unable to do it.
Mavericks leading by 3. Thompson and Barnes, the 2 and 3. Down low, it's Green and Bogut. And it's Curry in at the point guard. That's the Warriors' 5. Rondo kicks to Ellis. Ellis draws the double. 6 on the shot clock. And so here is Golden State. Chandler the pass to Ellis. Outside Rondo. Nowitzki right side. From the arc. Here's Chandler. Thompson with the rebound. Warriors trail by 3. Barnes kicks to Bogut. And he banks in the layup. Bogut's got the first bucket of the third here for the Warriors.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
Yeah, that was your game, Clark. Pound it inside and take the ball right to the defense.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations.
Parsons dishes to Rondo. Kept alive. Green with the block. They get it back. Chandler.
Ice cold here to start the third quarter. 0 for 5 now, guys.
Barnes kicks to Curry. For the lead, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Well, as you know, there are polls for just about everything in sports. Last year, Steph Curry was actually voted as the most trustworthy player in the league.
You talked about trust in Steph Curry. It seemed he was able to trust his ankles a bit more last year.
Yeah, that had been a big concern. Repeated ankle sprains. Part of the reason the Warriors were able to sign him to such a bargain extension. But when healthy, clearly an all-star and all-league player.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Take a look at what Curry's done. He has 12 points and 5 assists.
He's making such good decisions with his passing and also being aggressive and getting to the line by drawing fouls.
Well, that's an excellent combo to have, I'll tell you that.
Here's Rondo. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
For Dallas, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. No good on the free throw.